So we've had people around to do a bit of building work on the house, the new house.
Yeah.
And we had like 3 local firms, and the first one came up and said, what investment do you think you're doing on your house? And so, well, we're doing a bit of building work, it's not really investment. So they said, well, we'll send you our form. And they sent us a form, and it said exactly that. What investment do you think you're doing on your house? Blah, 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 blah. And then it gave you a price range, and the minimum price was 35 grand.
Whoa.
I wrote back to him and said, I filled in your form, but question 8, whatever it is, where you said, I said, we're not thinking of spending anything like that. And they said, oh, well, in that case, we're not interested in helping you. And on the website, it says, if we can't help you, we will tell you someone who can. No, they don't. I thought, what bunch of... Anyway, that was the first lot. Second one turned up, and he was just useless. Next one turned up, and she was really good. And then the fourth one turned up, and she sent me an email saying, "Oh, is it okay for you tonight at 4:30?" I said, "Yeah, no problem at all. Phone me at 4:30." And this is going back before we went on holiday and over the last week and everything else. And I said, "Yeah." Anyway, 4:30 came and went, and then that was a Friday for a few times ago, and then like completely out of the blue. About a week later, she phoned up at 4:30. I said, "Oh, it's so-and-so here, Catherine here." Oh, yeah. I thought you were phoning last week. Oh, was I? Oh, okay. Well, no, well, yes, I will speak now. Blah 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 blah. When do you want to come over to discuss the work? I says, "Well, you can come over tomorrow if you can make it." Yeah, that's no problem at all. What sort of time? I says, "Well, if you come round first thing, that'd be good because myself and my wife are both in then." So 9 o'clock. Comes and goes. She just didn't turn up.
What?
And so it got to about I don't know 10:30, and we went out. And then that particular myself and Nat taking turns to do the cooking. It's my week to do the cooking that week. Oh, right. And so I just started cooking, preparing the vegetables and everything. And she phoned up at 4:30 again and said, "Oh, sorry, I'm going to be a bit late. I'm running about 15 minutes late. I'll be there about 5:30 if that's all right." I thought, well, it's not really. You're supposed to be here at 9 this morning. So anyway, I said, "Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough." So I got all the vegetables done and said, "Right, vegetables done, put them in the pot, blah, 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 blah. Wait for this woman to turn on." So I was looking out the window, because we live in a cul-de-sac now, to see when she turned up. And this woman, I've never met her before, but someone in a kind of car you'd expect to be in, looking like you'd expect it, came zooming into the cul-de-sac rather too fast. And just drove straight onto someone else's drive. And went up and knocked on the door. And luckily they weren't in. Well, A, because she'd run into the car, but B, they weren't in anyway. So then the phone goes, she says, "Hello, Mr. Store." Yeah. She says, "I've turned up your house, and you don't appear to be in." I says, "That's because you've gone into the wrong house." Anyway, she came in, blah, 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 and her ideas were really good. And she says, "I can get you back to you tomorrow if you like." I said, "Well, no. So we're going on holiday tomorrow." I said, "So there's no hurry." I said, "All you need to do is just send me your terms and conditions, and you can send me any plans and stuff at your own leisure." So nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. So we got back from Crete last Tuesday, and she rang up and said, "Oh, sorry, I've been a bit poorly, haven't done this, haven't done that, blah, 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 blah. But I'll definitely send you it today." And she just got nothing at all. So in the end, I just wrote to her and said, "Look, I'm really sorry, we've decided to go with someone else, blah, 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 blah." So she actually wrote back to me, fair play to her, and said, "Why have you decided not to use me?" I thought, what can I say? I mean, I didn't like to say you're completely unprofessional, you don't do anything you say you're going to do whatsoever.
Yeah, I've actually started telling people that now, John, to be fair. And the reason being is because I had a very similar experience with getting someone to do some work in my garden.
All right.
I mean, this were about a year ago, actually, isn't it? Sorry, just
Thank you for the res.
Yeah, all right. No, anytime, thanks.
And so maybe even longer. It might have even been more than a year ago. It might have been maybe 2.5 years ago. But it was not long after sort of the COVID restrictions were laxing. And I've been really trying to get something done with my back garden for ages, absolutely ages. Because it's sort of been a bit of a tip. Like we've had a number of people come in and do stuff, and it's never quite worked out. Oh, sorry, just to digress. Bloody hell! People have like not taken those fire patches out to the edge of the room. Right, okay. Sorry, I can talk. Don't have to concentrate quite as much now. And yeah, we've had just quite a lot of unreliable people who have come and then said they were, a bit like yourself, said they were going to do stuff, and then like not do what they said they were going to do, and then like give us a load of grief when, I mean, the amount of stuff that I'd come back to me like, oh well, I asked for something to be done, and then somehow it's twisted into, well, somehow it's my fault that they've not done it. I mean, it's ridiculous stuff like that. But oh, hold on, there's a strength trinket here. Do I? Someone's 4 root for all their power. Don't care about that. Oh, do you want this staff, Mags?
No, thanks. I've got a much better one.
Oh, where are you gone, Luke? I've lost you.
I was just back looting the boss.
Oh,
The stars come off my head, I think. Right, sorry, just roll transmog. So anyway, when we were coming out of COVID, I thought, right, I'm going to really sort of shore up my resilience for stuff like this, and I'm only going to hire people who I have real confidence in, because the amount of like landscapers I've gone through is unreal. And not just landscapers, but like gardeners. And I called this company up, and they were really well rated. Like I saw them on Facebook, saw the work that they'd done, looked at the website, was really impressed with them, and got in touch with them and said, right, this is what I want. And at the time, I said to them, I want to create a garden that has like a Greek or Hellenistic feel to it. And so nice. I want maybe some tiles, some tiled stuff.
Statues?
Yeah, not necessarily statues, but I might like maybe like a little pagoda, well, not a pagoda, like a trellis or something like that, and
temple.
Yeah. Pay homage to Athena. or I can lay fruit offerings. And
Temple of Delphi, you need that.
Yeah. And so anyway, so they said, oh yeah, more than happy to do that. So anyway, and they seemed really professional, so they said, right, okay, a bit like yourself, they said, we'll come on this day, and we'll have a look at the space and see what we can recommend to you. Anyway, a similar thing. They said they were going to turn up, and they didn't. Instantly, that got my back up, and I thought, right, I've been here before. So anyway, they didn't turn up, and then rang them up, and I said, well, where are you? And then this is something that I find happens a lot with traders, that when they can't turn up, or when they say they're going to turn up and they don't, and you chase them, they always have some sort of like rubbish answer, like, oh well, it was it was my niece's christening, or it was me. Oh, sorry that we were run over a job. I'm like, well, I don't care. You said you were going to turn up. You're not here. And what
Go on, sorry.
And I was just going to say, what I've done is that, and this is what I do now. If someone does that to me even once, I sack them off.
Right.
And it's a bit tricky because obviously you go through people, but I've just found that you do need to be that ruthless with some works people. And so anyway, so I thought, well, no. On this occasion, I thought, I'll give them benefit of doubt because they sounded like they were really good and blah blah blah. So anyway, they came and they said, oh yeah, And then they did the same thing, similar to yourself. Like, well, how much are you wanting to invest in this? I'm like, well, okay, we'll talk about your budget. And I thought, well, I was saying to her, well, respectfully, I don't want to tell you what the budget is.
Yeah, exactly. You don't do that.
Yeah, because I want you to give me a suggestion as to what you might do with this space.
Yeah.
And they said, right, okay. And I said, but tell you what, work with the, work with like 1,000. What could you do with like £1,000? Like just that amount. And they went, right, okay. We'll go away and we'll do some drawings, architectural drawings, and we'll come back to you. Anyway, they came back and they said the lowest we can do it is £6,000.
Bloody hell!
and I said, you what? I said, how is that anything like what I asked you to work with?
It's nothing like it.
And they were just like, oh, well, that's just what we do. Which were a lie.
When we turn up.
Yeah, which were a complete lie. Because one of their big things was that, we can work for any, we can do the work at any sort of price bracket.
Yeah.
Our big thing is quality.
Yeah.
And then they turned round to me and said, oh, well, actually, we don't do jobs that are cheap, that don't cost as much as this. £6,000 minimum. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't. So I just said, oh, well, I don't want your work anyway if you're going to be like that.
Yeah. Well, the thing that annoyed me, I mean, okay, fair enough, this might be too big a film for the job I got in mind, but £35,000, I mean, for goodness sake. And then the fact that they said, and they'd sort of kind of a bit snooge anyway, and said, well, if we can't help you, we'll tell you someone who can. And they don't do that either.
So who did you pick in the end?
Okay, so we eventually got, there was, the people who turned up was this wacky woman, got rid of her, 2 blokes who were rubbish, one who wouldn't work with us, and then another woman turned up, which is absolutely brilliant. And I think she's your neck of the wood as well, by accent. And she's really nice. The only thing that did annoy me a bit about her is I was up straight with all of them, said, look, we're trying to see 5 people, we're taking the next couple of weeks to do it, and she was the second person I saw. And I said she's really good, I said, but we're asking other people. And she started ringing me up and hassling me to make a decision, and we'll give you 50 quid off here and 50 quid off there, which I'm not, I've been straight with them, and I wanted them to be straight with me. I mean, one of the blokes who turned up was absolutely useless. He rang to say he's going to be 20 minutes late. Fair enough, no problem with that. But just by the way he spoke, and I said to Annette, I said, look, he's going to be about our age, about, mid-60s. He's going to have no idea how to work his computer. He's going to be here for at least a couple of hours. He's going to try and sell us stuff we don't want, and he's going to be a complete disaster. Now, the only thing I was wrong in that was that he could do his computer so poorly, he never got around to selling us anything else, because didn't even show us the design he'd come up with for the work we want him to do. And I said to him, because these CAD thingies, they're all pretty similar. You put something in, like a chair or a desk or something like that. And then if you go to put in a wardrobe, something like that, you can't put it, the program won't let it put it where the other stuff is, because it turns red if you do that. I mean, I've used basic things like that myself. And this bloke just didn't understand that. So he's trying to put stuff in the places he'd already put stuff. And I was looking up, and he's going, oh dear, why won't this work? I thought, well, I'm not going to tell you your job. And I said, look, I'm going out to see one of the England games tonight, mate, so you're 20 minutes late anyway. So honestly, you're going to have to finish in half an hour. Oh, no problem, I'll get it done by then. And then 15 minutes later, he still hasn't got stuff to work. So I said to him, look, you're going to have to go, mate, because I'm meeting people at the pub. in the England game, and he says, "Well, you've not really seen what I've done." It's like, "I've got a good idea, mate. You know, I know what's going on here. Yeah, off you go." So off he went. And fair play to him. He did send me the finished design and ideas he'd come up with that night because I think he got his grandchild to do it. But
10-year-old.
but the other thing is, he'd said to me, I said, "Oh, what sort of price you come up with?" So he gave me a price. I said, "Well, that sounds a bit high to me." It's always give you the best price straight away. You know, you can always guess that. Well, when he got home and his grandchild had actually done the work for him, the price was about 2/3 the amount, because obviously when you do these CAD things, they'll put in all the details and cost it up for you, because that's how these things work. Yeesh. Hey, so we're going to get the work done in the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, which is what their waiting time was. But I think you're right, Luke. Maybe you just have to say, look, these people are going to make up stuff on the spur of the moment. If they don't do what you want, then just leave it.
Yeah. What I had done was, this were pre-COVID. Oh, we've done, by the way.
Yeah.
Whilst we've been chatting, can I get a bouillon?
I got one, I think.
I got two. Because of this week's, of course.
I don't know if I did. I don't think I did.
Well, you would we'll do another one. You get it then.
Yeah, I'm looking at one in my bag, but I'm sure that's from when we did it last week. Anyway, leave instant screen. But yeah, what I'd done pre-COVID was I had written up a document, and in this document it was like an informal contract. And what I planned to do was, I thought, right, because I'd had such a bad run of hiring works people, and I got to the point where I thought, what is wrong with people? Like, do they? Some people, you call up and they just don't show up, and you just think, do you not want work?
Yeah.
You know, and other people, like you hire to do stuff, and then you ask them to do stuff, and you say, right, I want X, Y, and Z, and then they go, yeah, we can absolutely do that, and then they start the job. And then they turn around and say, oh, well, I think you'll find you want X, Y, and F. Like, well, no, I don't. I don't want that. I want what is in the quote. I want what I hired you to do. And then they get really like that. And then I found that they get really narky about that. And like, oh, I think you want this. Well, no, I don't. And then they say, all right, well, I'm not going to do it. Well, I didn't want it. So I wrote up this contract, and this is what I was going to do this kind of before COVID, and just say, like, when I take someone on, someone comes for a quote, say, right, okay, when you send me your quote, I'm going to send you in response this informal document. And I thought, and that way then, if it gets to like, and this is me like preparing for the worst, I thought, if it should ever come to like small claims where I've paid for a service and then it's contested, I thought I can say to them, right, I've sent them this document which they said that they've read, and it says that, like, just basic things like, you'll speak to me and other people involved with respect, like you won't behave in this manner. Because that's another thing as well, is that behaviour's been a bit all over the place. Tell you what, met some right bloody chauvinists hiring people for work.
That's a good point.
And yeah, like you won't speak in this way, when you're on the premises. Like you won't, for example, if I'm working from home, you won't blast the radio so that when I'm on the phone to people, I can't hear myself think. Just like really basic things like that. And then say, well, if it came to it, I say, well, actually, although it's not legally binding in any way, they did read and sign this and said that they would do this. They said that they would abide by these principles, and they haven't. And then I just sacked it off because I thought, oh, I'm being a bit too militant about that. Like demanding that someone. I thought it's not that sign like something that I could hold over them. I thought, I don't think I'd like that if someone hired me for a service. But then,
yeah, but I've never actually thought about that, Luke. But actually, that's not a bad idea. Just having people who have just a bit of respect for each other and the way they talk and behave. I mean, I asking them to be, like King's Counsel or anything like that. But you don't want them being racist or chauvinist or stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Well, absolutely. Because there have been times when I have not. I've had to be on campus for work. I've had to be on site, and I've had to say to my mum, right, are you all right to speak to? Is so and so's coming today? Are you all right to just mention this to them? And even just the way that they've spoken to my mum, and then I've had to like speak with them and say, right, like this isn't on, talk, like speaking to her like she don't understand. Like the very basics of what should be happening. Yeah, it's just not on. So yeah, things like that. But also like just I was going to put in it like that they'll do what do exactly what it is that we're quoted to do. Or the other thing was that I wrote as well is, and they will not move the final price.
Yeah.
They will, I will pay the amount that I was quoted to do.
Because
that's another thing that's happened as well, is that they do the service and then they go, oh, well, actually, I think you'll find that we've had to do this, this, and this because this has happened. It's not gone to plan. We've had to now do this, this, and this, and therefore it's going to cost you more money now. Because we've had to, buy more materials in or whatever. Like, well, no, actually.
You quoted for the job, so you should have put that in your quote.
Yeah. But it's a fine balance, and I was going to bring it back when I thought actually I am going to bring this, dig this document out and rehash it. When I was trying to get someone to do something with the garden again. But then I just thought better of it because, to be honest, I ended up, between my mum and I, we ended up doing a lot of it ourselves. So we managed to get someone to do some of the basic groundwork, and then he turned round and just he won't show up. And that's the other thing is as well is that people demanding payment before something's completely finished.
Yeah, that's not on. They don't mind giving them some money, but they don't get the whole lot until the job's done to my satisfaction.
Yeah, well, I once did that with there was someone that we actually knew, and sort of like a loose connection to the family, and we had him in to do a job. And they turned around and said, right, well, because it's mostly done, I would like paying, and then I'll come and finish it on the final day. And I said to the guy, what? No. I said, well, because it's not done. And I said to him, how about this? I said, let's compromise here. I like to think I'm relatively reasonable. So I said, how about this? I will pay you for the days that you have done. So I'll pay you 80% of what was quoted. And then, the final amount I'll pay after you've finished and after I've communicated to you that I'm satisfied with the work. How about that? And as soon as I proposed that, he absolutely went to the bloody wall.
Did he?
Yeah. Because I won't pay him in full for an unfinished job. Anyway, I'll stop now. Going, but yeah, I could talk quite a bit about it because it's bananas. I just don't understand it.
Did he finish the job in the end?
Yeah, he did, but it wasn't. We had a bit of argy-bargy about it anyway, because this. I mean, funnily enough, this was regarding a leak in my bedroom from the. I mean, it started with the roof, but then we were told that we found out it was a number of other issues that I won't bore you with. And so what we needed to do was we had to basically strip all the walls and replaster them, and with breathable plaster, because it was causing a really bad condensation problem. That was causing like a lot of mold and things in the bedroom, which obviously is really bad. And you know, the amount of people talking about bloody dew point was unreal. Oh, well, the dew point of you know, where a point in the room where condensation collects. Oh, you know, the thing about dew. Couldn't stand it by the end. He said as he gets a sign back up for LFR.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Why don't we do this LFR, then have a coffee, then we could do Gardener's question time in the second.
But to answer your question, Mags, yeah, what happened with that was that, I mean, yeah, he did, but he was doing work on it on behalf of a company that sold this sort of breathable wall, not quite plastery, but this kind of breathable product that you put on the walls, right? And for the company, it was this like patented new product, just kind of getting lots of commercial use in the UK, and on all their kind of brochures and leaflets, it was saying that if this doesn't work, if this doesn't resolve the damp problem in your space, then it's covered by a guarantee, and basically we will, you know, come and do continuous work until it's fixed for you. You've paid for it. And so obviously I thought, oh, that's brilliant, wow. And so what we found was that we needed to put this layer on this completely stripped down wall, this kind of layer of material, and then plaster over it. But I could not get out of the company what plaster to use, because I've got someone I know from like ages back, years back, who's now a plasterer. So, and he's really reliable and really good mates with him. So I'm like, right, I'll get Jeff in. He's also called Jeff. I'll get Jeff in to plaster the walls, and so that's not a problem. But Jeff were obviously saying to me, oh, well, what plaster do you want me to use? And I thought, that's an excellent question. I don't know, like, because I don't want to then have this breathable material on the wall and then seal it up, because it defeats the point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, several dialogues with the company later, and they would not tell me what material I should use.
For goodness sake.
And I said, but on your site, like, you say that there's a guarantee. Well, how can anyone claim on the guarantee if you don't tell them what they should be using on top of your stuff, right? And it turned out it were a massive con.
Oh.
And that they specifically would not release to the public what material to go on top of it, so that no one could claim on the guarantee.
Bloody hell.
Before you go on, I think Rick's just come online.
Oh, nice one.
I'm not quite.
Are you coming in the game, Rick?
Well, I've just got home, but I saw that you wanted to do like from Mythic Zero.
Yeah, we'll do that after coffee break then, shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
All right, Rick.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So what? In about 15-20 minutes, sort of thing.
Yeah, about
Yeah,
20
half an
minutes.
hour. Yeah.
5 past, 10 past, something like that.
Yep. Okay. Sounds good.
All right then.
See you in a bit.
All right. Okay. I'll get the computer started and then I'll be online as soon as I can. Just grab a
Okay,
bite to eat. Cheers. See you in a bit.
But anyway, so that's roughly what happened with that mag. So what I ended up doing was I had to pay Jeff extra money to get lime plaster, which is a little bit more expensive, but it's the most breathable plaster that you can get. Because I had a conversation with him. I'm like, look, you know, because I said to him, it's funny because he rang him up as well, and he couldn't get an answer out of him. Because I said to him, look, Jeff, could you ring him as a tradesperson yourself, and maybe they'll speak to you, maybe they'll tell you what like the secret ingredient is. And he said, all right, I'll give it a go. And anyway, they wouldn't. So it has been sorted, but just for mine and my mum's own ingenuity, thinking ahead and thinking, right, okay. Because no one can tell us, we'll use the most breathable material we can. And that did end up solving the issue.
Smolderon dares to claim this realm as his own.
Well, one of the best negotiations I ever did was we were burgled back in Nottingham years and years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's a load of stuff Annette had been given by parents and her grandparents and stuff.
Oh,
Cool.
Some jewellery. And so they came and assessed it and said, okay, yeah, police looked at it, no problem with that, yeah, we'll settle it up, but the claim was for whatever it was, $5,000 or whatever, I have no idea, it's a long time ago. And they said, but because you've been buying so much stuff, you can go to the same jeweller and negotiate 10% off. And that'll be everyone be better off that way. So I rang up the bloke who's settling the claim, and I said to him, right, I said, I'm just ringing about this claim you said about this 10% off. Yeah, 10% off, yeah, you get everything in the same place. And right, I said, do you mind me asking? I said, yeah, do you have a wife or a fiance or a girlfriend or anything like that? And he says, well, yeah, I'm married actually. I said, oh, right. I says, do you ever go shopping with your wife? Yeah, I've done that. I says, does she buy everything from the same place? And he says, no. I said, well, why should mine then? You all can buy stuff from different places. So we got the money back. Got all the 100%.
get in there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, stay away from the other dogs. Good idea. Scorpions, whatever they are.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of situations similar to that I've been in, and I've ended up having to do it myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's really, I think it's embarrassing. At first I thought, is it just something to do with, like, this country? Like, is it just tradespeople in this country? I didn't really understand why it were happening.
Well, the old... Go on, sorry.
Well, all I was going to say was that, like in Germany, do they have this problem?
Yeah.
Like, you know, or like, you know, in other places, in Europe, or, you know, any place kind of moderately similar to the UK. Because I can imagine it happening in Scotland and in other places of the UK, like Ireland and stuff like that. But I thought, like, is this happening in like Germany or France? You know, actually, I can imagine it happening in France.
Well, one of the best things about the street I used to live on, and I still keep in touch with them now, is they have a WhatsApp group where they recommend tradesmen they've used who do a good job, and that's really good thing to have.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, really
Yeah,
screwed.
a lot of damage incoming here. Oh, and we've got a boomkin that's pulled a load of mobs.
That's handy.
Very handy. Suppose I'll have to pick it up. Oh.
Oops.
Oh, you bit Mags. Oh, you've been flattened.
I'm deaded.
I'll res your mags. Don't you
Yes.
worry. Look, I'm going to start to combat as well. Hooray!
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. What, I know I was going to ask you, Mags. Do you know what speed broadband you've got?
I can find out.
Yeah,
Don't
if
know
you've
off the
got
top
that,
of my
really good.
head, but I'll find out, yeah.
Because I was thinking, if mine's faster, then I might redo the PCs and then download what I want into it, and then you can just enter your log on. I think that'll work.
Yeah, that'll definitely work.
Will I still be able to log straight into WoW, or will it start asking me for authenticators again?
Oh, that's a good question.
It will.
Because my authenticator doesn't work after all these years.
Have you? I mean, I do mine through my mobile phone.
Yeah, well, I had the exact same issue, Mags, actually, and I had to sort that out just the other week.
All right, so how did you do that then?
Well, because mine was on my old Corehound authenticator.
Yeah, that's what I've got. Yeah.
So what I had to do was, sorry, got to do a bit of soaking. But only a few of us decided to do.
Yeah, sorry I missed that.
And yeah, what you've got to do is if you go to the Battle.net website, and you can even do this just at your leisure now, and you can actually put a ticket into Blizzard saying
defensive,
and it's completely automated saying, oh, I've got an authenticator app and the battery's gone so I can't use it anymore. And you can, and what you do is if you submit that, you can have it taken off of your account, so that then in a nutshell you can then, if you want to do another type of authentication, like I've done what Jono's done, downloaded the Battle.net app on my phone, you can get it set up to that instead.
Okay.
But yeah, if you pop over to the Battle.net website and go to support and say there's actually a section for it saying, oh, my authenticator's gone.
Oh, good. I'll have a look at that then this week.
Good idea, Mags.
Yeah, no bullion again. I'm not having a great deal of luck with these bullions.
No, I mean, one week Harry didn't get any at all, so he had to do it the next week and get them then.
I don't think I can get anything else now. I think I've got everything.
Well, that's the other thing. I've run out of stuff to get
Oh.
bullion anyway.
Who did that? Somebody gave me wings.
Oh, nice.
Was it Red Bull, Mags?
It might have been.
I think someone leap of faith, yeah.
Ah, is that what it was?
To an end. This seed will be the ember that burns the world. Bear witness to the
Who's that, a death
purity
knight?
of
Yeah.
flame and be consumed.
Guy has left the instance group. What happened, Guy?
I thought it was all over.
Oh no!
No, we're still going.
Oh,
I've
no!
only done one boss.
Oh, it came up saying you've got a key and all the stuff you normally see at the end.
Oh,
I thought that was it. I mean, I've been trapped outside. I couldn't get into the final room,
oh,
and I just kept getting killed by the door. So,
oh no.
quite a relief. It's all right, don't worry about it.
Did you get a bullion?
I thought so. Yeah, because I got a jeweled sash of the Viper.
Oh, well done, you fella.
It's only a 483. I've got better already, but
Oh, I tell you what I got tonight, guy. I got my first toilet pistol of the game.
Oh, you jammy devil!
I know.
I'm using a 6-shot pipe pistol.
Yeah, well, that's what I was using before.
Takes half an hour to reload it.
Yeah, I always make sure I've got at least 2 of those, guy.
I've only got the one at the minute.
Well, you should be able to make one, can you not?
Probably, yeah.
So are you playing with JP and doing your own game as well?
Yeah, I'm just playing. So I only play with JP on the
Yeah.
days that we play together. Most of the time I play my own game, so I'm on day. Well, I just had day 42 Blood Night.
Nice.
But yeah, it's alright. I quite like it. It's quite, don't get anybody telling you how to play the game. It's quite nice.
Yeah,
Giving you
that's-
the ball when you don't play it the way you should do.
Yeah, that's always nice, isn't it?
Using all those bullets.
I will scatter your remains across the
I'm gonna
fireland.
get a copy early then, while you struggle on.
Yeah, you do right. Following players are away.
With the fairies.
Yeah, a hunter somewhere in the instance. Oh.
It's not guy, is it?
Well, I did think, but no, it doesn't. It seems that it's someone called Lindsay.
1. Watch your
Is
step.
this guy gonna talk? Oh, there he is. Right, so this guy has cut off the raid. He's cut the raid in 2 here. Right.
Hooray! That's not what you wanted, Luke.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
Oh dear.
Watch your step.
Protects the faithful.
Find shield.
Oh, shield time. Arg! Oh, he's finished his hissy fit.
Taunt boss. Watch your step.
So... No, this guy's not taunting off me again. I suppose. Keep the boss.
Watch your step.
Oh yeah, shield time. That's...
Oh, there it is.
Oh no, it's not. It's not shield time. It's... I don't know what time.
Phase 2.
Coffee time?
Oh no, it's DPS race time. Here we go. I remember.
Observe.
In the mountains.
Turret boss.
What is born of fire can never be extinguished.
Absent. Defensive.
Whee!
Oh, a bit dicey tank-wise. Oh, yeah, I got my Boolean. Hooray!
Hooray!
Tested beyond redemption.
Oh, that Hearthstone, I want that.
Mourn him still. Thankfully, the seed of life remains.
30.
Got free for it as well then. 33 I got for it, Luke, sorry.
The seed of life
Nah,
is
you're all right.
volatile in mortal hands.
Top roll at the minute is 63.
I've Mags roll for it.
Oh yeah, 61,
Yes.
I can see that.
With the power of this seed, a Myrdrasil will be defended. Ferox
Right, so it's coffee time then, I guess.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Let's get out of here. Right, I'll be back in 5 minutes then.
Yep, back in 5.
Hi guys.
Hey Rick, how you doing?
Alright, just jumping in now, sorry. Sorry about that. Been a long day.
Ooh. Have you got your house move sorted out yet?
No.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so the latest one is the buyer solicitors have walked away from the buyers. So,
Oh, for goodness sake. What's that?
So it sounds like, but no one's confirmed it, but it sounds like what they wanted was they've been given a gift.
Right.
But the gift's coming from overseas, and some countries.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. So, but they didn't even need the gift, but they still walked away. So it's like.
Okay, so my son Adrian and his partner, who's from China, exactly the same thing. They had to change solicitors for just that reason.
Yeah.
The first solicitors said they could deal with it, and then they couldn't.
Mm. But anyway, so yeah, but they don't need the gift, so hopefully they're gonna try expedite it, and who knows, maybe before end of July there might be something, but we'll soon find out.
Well, good luck with that, mate.
Cheers. Are people getting drinks?
Yes, they are. I just got back.
You sound like you got a bit of cold.
Yeah, we got back from a holiday last Tuesday, and it was absolutely pissing it down as we drove home, and I got absolutely soaked while we're loading the car and stuff up, and I haven't really recovered from that, to be honest.
So you're going to say we're convertible?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was going to say. So yeah, I've been a bit rough since then, coughing and sneezing and stuff, which I managed to shake off.
You'll get there.
I'm back.
Hello,
Okay.
guys.
So do we need to head somewhere for this mythic? Or?
Oh yes, we probably do, but wait, I don't know. We may as well wait for Luke to get back because he'll be tanking it, so you may as well choose which one he fancies tanking.
Okay. So I assume you're all settled with a decent internet connection and everything now?
Well, it's funny you should say that, but we got back from holiday to find that the internet had been disconnected.
Ah.
I mean, they hadn't written us or warned us or anything like that. They just disconnected us.
Yeah.
And they still haven't explained to my satisfaction why they did that, but they did. So, I mean, plus they've been really good. That's why I stayed with them. But this whole move thing's been a disaster from start to finish.
Because of being messed about, I cancelled my connection with Virgin Media because I can't get it down there. And we had till 16th of July. Of course, now I've had to extend it, like, because that would have been today. Heavens forbid it dies on a guild night. So I've had to extend it, but it's like, okay, I'll try for another 30 days, and hopefully that'll give us a chance for everything to get concluded. I'll let you know in 30 days' time.
Yeah, there you go. Did football last night? It was last night.
Yeah, it was last night. Yeah. I had a friend over in Chicago he's actually Mexican, so I messaged him and said, right, well, here we go, it's the Grand Jewel sort of thing. And he says, I'm actually supporting England. I'm like, what? Anyway, right, end up match, I'm like, well, what do you think? But I think it was just
it was a closer game than I thought it was going to be. I thought they'd absolutely wallop England.
Where we've been playing, I thought, yeah, I mean, they seem to play the best game against the Netherlands.
Yes.
But I thought the way Spain had been playing, I thought it'd be about 3-1 or 3-0.
Yeah,
But
that's I'd have gone with that. So the fact that we're still in with it a chance with 10-15 minutes to go when it was 1-1, but I was sitting with a group of mates down at Adrian's, my son, and I said, look, if England can last out this last 10 minutes, then they've got a good chance, because then once it gets to extra time, people become so conservative, and then it goes to penalties, and against Switzerland, the penalties were so good, we might have a chance, but of course they didn't last out that 10 minutes, so...
No, I thought if we can take it to penalties, that's the best hope we've got.
Let's give him a minute, Rick, just go and do something.
Sorry, what's that, Jono?
I'm back.
Yeah, sorry, Rick, I just remembered I left the window open upstairs, so I just got to do that.
Just dropped my headset. Can you still hear me alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can anyone give us an invite?
Luke can, I don't think he's back yet.
That's Luke, is it?
He's doing a guest spot on You and Yours, so I think that's what's holding him up. Bit of an in-joke for Radio 4 fans there.
Much appreciated.
Cheers, mate. Oh, did I tell you I've got tickets to see Nearly Dan, Guy?
Oh no, where's that at?
It's at the, well, it used to be called the Sage, it's now called the Glass House, I think, up in Newcastle in September time.
Oh,
Been
right.
trying to see them for years and years and years, and every time, because they used to come in September, I usually away on holiday, or I forget to buy tickets till they're sold out, or
Oh, really?
And so fantastic news. I really look forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be really good. I mean, I think I got to see him last year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, usually I get to see him unless COVID or whatever. But yeah, it's really good. I always enjoy it. Their main guitarist is changed, not the vocalist. I can't remember his name, Rob something or other.
Uh-huh.
He's gone on to other things, but they've got a new guy in, and he's just as good.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Well, I saw Steely Dan themselves were actually supporting the Eagles on the last tour the Eagles were doing.
Oh yeah.
So had the tickets not been about 120 quid, I'd just gone to see the support act and then gone home.
I mean, I got the last not Walter Becker, the
Fagan guy.
Fagan album, yeah, Morph the Cat or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't that bright, really. I think the best stuff is the old stuff, really, and
Yeah.
Nearly Dan do it much more enthusiastically than they did it.
I'm back.
Could you invite Rick, please?
Yes.
And
Thank you.
then, can you decide which zero mythic we're going to do?
Easy Ruby life pools.
And that's while Mags and Guy take over with Hardly Perennials and Gardener's Question Time.
Right, Ruby life pools.
Well, let me
Think
just
we'll be able to kill anything?
I hope so. It is my hope, Mags, vain though it may be. Because as you all know, I'm a very vain creature. Just thinking, what was that quote? Vanity, vanity, all is vanity. Oh, that's Solomon. Solomon said that, so it must be true.
Yeah, Proverbs.
No, you're confusing it with Kenneth Williams. Infamy, infamy, infamy.
That was a sequel.
How about this for a laugh? Funny I should bring up Solomon. I ended up inadvertently quoting Solomon about a week ago without realising it. And I said, there is nothing new under the sun. Some colleague at work said, oh yeah, who said that? I mean, that's not exactly what happened, but that's roughly the conversation. But and I went, oh, a famous king. A famous king once said.
Farewell.
So we're heading to Ruby Life, you said, didn't you?
Yes. I'm just at a major sill at the minute.
Magnus is going to be second here.
I can find the entrance.
To be honest, so we're half asleep.
Okay, I'll put a marker on me, Max, make it easier for you.
Yeah, if anyone is able to throw something at me, I would much appreciate that.
So the thirds here, we'll do it. Here's Mags. And here's the first summon. Nice crown you got there, Mags.
I'm here, I think.
Oh, I like it.
I do.
Am I not here? I'll accept it. It might be a second closer, but I think we're just round the corner.
I'll have a summons if there's any dishing about.
We're doing it to you now, Guy.
Oh, thank you.
And now Luke.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
In fact, I'm going to set my home to the inn in a major sill.
I am honored. Goddess watcher.
Thank you very
It's
much.
my Yorkshire crown, this one.
Is it? Why is it called
Yeah.
that, Mags?
Well, it's the crown of the white roses.
Oh,
Oh, it isn't it? Oh, I see. Yeah, very good.
I've just shown up now. I can have a look. Oh, yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh.
very good.
I thought something in line with like Yorkshire pudding or something like that.
Right, let's have a look here. Have I set it to Mythic? I have. Right, let's get in there.
I'll put us down the feast while we're extra prepared.
Thank you. I think we need all the help we can get.
We do.
Yeah, preferably 5 different players.
Good ones at that.
Somebody with more DPS than me.
I can't believe that, Mags.
Well, I've got my eye level up a bit, so it should be a bit
What's your eye
better.
level now, Mags?
507.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, mine is 499, so I'm one.
495.
What's yours, Rick?
495.
Nice.
And what's Freya's?
507.
Oh, snap.
488.
Yeah, but you've been putting a lot of time in on 7 Days to Die, guys. So if any zombies attack, we'll be looking to you to sort them out.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, leave them to me.
Right, let's buff up.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else had already done that.
Yeah, I'm just checking that I don't have any other battle items. I thought I did. Where are my rune crystals?
What are rune crystals?
I mean, granted, I think they are. They give you a. Oh no, here they are. Battle scarred augment runes. They're from Shadowlands, but they're still fairly decent.
Do they still exist?
They do. And here's one now.
Let's see if I've got any useless potions or vials.
And I still have those health stones from LFR.
I'm O'Reilly.
I've got a sea mist potion which turns me into a cloud.
Get that on your hot bar.
Very helpful.
Oh, and if
Do your work, folks.
And if anyone needs them, you can pick up a water gun here. In case they need them for a boss.
Oh, cheers.
And I have not got anything else even remotely useful.
That's us sorted out for the rest of the night.
Has charged us with protecting the life pools from the
got mags.
I pray they have not infiltrated too deeply. Ensure the eggs are safe and eliminate any threat on these sacred grounds.
Take that, John.
No!
Oh. Take that, guy.
I went for Guy, missed, and I've wet myself.
Oh no. These things happen as you get older.
Yes, they do. That's true enough, thanks.
Oh, now I've created a problem here. In order to get rid of these water blasters so we can actually fight, there is a 5-minute buff called Extreme Water Blaster that you need to right-click and not any of the other buffs that you put on yourself.
Done it.
There we go.
Guy hasn't, though. One of the buffs up at the top of your screen, Guy, right hand side, to say something like Extreme Water Blaster. Just right click it.
Failure disposal camo?
No, I don't think so.
Can you guys? Oh, gosh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
That shit's real loud.
It's called.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Extreme
He's got
Water
it.
Blaster.
He's got it.
Right. Are we ready? Eddie.
I'm going to say yes, but I don't think I am.
I'm not, because I'm way too loud.
Okay.
Right. That's better. Gosh.
Are you ready now?
Yes.
I am a bit.
Cool. Right, let's go. Don't stand in the stuff on the floor. Game faces on, team.
Oh, come on.
If you stand in stuff on the floor, it's death.
Watch your step.
Oh, get that dodged.
Whoa.
Hooray! Right, I'm going to follow the guy's lead from the last LFR, and I'm leaving the instance now, obviously.
Right, my pulls here are going to be very reserved. I'm just going to
Yeah, good
say
idea,
that
mate.
ahead of time.
Can you say the same as well, please, Guy and Mags?
Yeah. I'll try not to pull anything.
So, interrupting shot and counter spell. Have that at hand as well for interrupting any abilities. I'm going to line of sight pull these.
Nice one. He's doing all the tricks in his tricky book of tricks.
Eh? Oh, it's a shield. Oh, that's why it didn't work. Could have sworn I'd stunned that mob, but there you go. I'm probably going to do a line of sight pull here as well.
Take a good idea.
I'm going to do another line of sight pull.
What a boy. I'll probably, after you've done these, I'll probably do ones on the left because we're bound to pull them anyway.
Yeah.
You've got a dark shadow. Oh, it's gone.
You've said that before, I think, Max.
No, this was something different. It's like a puddle.
Oh?
A dark puddle around my feet.
Oh dear.
That's like a bad dream.
It's not the fire alarm going off again, is it, Max?
Oh, did everyone watch the England game, by the way?
I did, yes.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
What did you reckon? I thought it were a very good game of football myself.
I thought England did better than I expected to do. I thought they'd get absolutely walloped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
me
the fact
too.
that with 10-15 minutes to go, they're actually level, I thought it was a really impressive job.
Yeah, they did a good job of defending it in the first
yeah.
half.
Yeah,
especially.
first half particularly, yeah.
Ken predicted 2-1 to Spain.
Wow.
He was right.
Very well done. I'm going to do another line of sight pull. Here I go.
Oh.
And here they are.
Oh, it gets dark early these days, doesn't it? To put the light on.
I'm just going to wait for this guy to walk up a bit more. Unless that's it. You going to come forward a bit more?
Watch where you stand, everybody.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Whoa, bouncy, bouncy.
Whee!
Nice one. But tell you what, let's have another line of sight, Paul. This one and this one. Run. There we go. Nice. I'm going to do another line of sight pull. How about that?
It worked so far.
If only you could have understood the righteousness of our cause.
Ooh. Didn't understand it.
Such a pointless death.
Crowd control.
Tell you who was very unpopular last night on the Spanish side. The player who I constantly referred to as Cucaracha.
Yeah. He was, wasn't he? I thought it was a genuinely good effort by the Germans keeping booing him all night.
Yeah. Literally was every time he got possession. So, yeah, that's some dedication for you. German supporters showing up just to boo one player. Alright, I'm going to pull this guy back.
I will not allow you to disturb Meladrusa's work.
He's got a jolly walk, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's got a spring in his step.
Charging.
Oh, he's charging. Tell you what, this.
Charging.
Get out of the way.
Oh,
Ouch.
Charging.
Get closer. Meladrusa, I have failed.
I'm just going to pull these whelps because I'm pulling as we walk.
Yep, as well.
So, in this doorway, I'm just going to pause and reread the dungeon journal.
Okay.
So, as you may remember for this boss, she spawns whelps that we have to deal with. Frost Overlord needs to be interrupted ASAP. Oh, that's right, but we can't interrupt it unless we break the shield. So what's going to happen is that she's going to do a frost tornado on the ground. We need to run away from that, and it's going to kind of suck you into the centre, and we just need to keep running away. And then she will put a shield on herself and spawn a load of whelp ads. I'll pick up the ads, and then we need to do loads of AoE to kill the whelps and do a bit of damage on the boss's shield and then focus the shield down so we can interrupt her doing the big ability, which is called Frost Overload, which we can't have her doing for very long. I think that's it.
Sounds good to me.
Now we all ready. Oh, Guy, if you just step into the room here. There we are. The door will close. Everyone's ready.
Oh, I'm stepping out then.
My allies sacrificed themselves so that I could return these eggs to their natural state.
Let's get it.
Watch your step.
Yeah. So as long as you don't stand in that ice, you're all right. Oh. Yeah. Run away from that. When you get it on you, I think you're best blink away ASAP.
Watch your step.
Don't stand in that. Right. Whelps. I'll go get him. Right, a bit of AoE here.
I'm just close, Mags.
Oh, I missed the interrupt. Can someone interrupt Frost Overload? Thank you. I hit a whelp instead. Dodging. Nice bit of battle resing.
Yes.
Coming whelps. Right, I'm focusing on the boss now. I'm going to interrupt that. Done. Let's get these whelps down. Much AoE as we can muster now. Oh, bloody hell, what's happened to me? How has that happened?
Don't know what happened.
Thank you for keeping me alive. Hail bombs. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Oh!
Mags, throw a time warp out if you could.
Watch your step.
Hail bombs, dodging. Oh, I got her.
Oh,
Yay!
Not bad.
our first mythic boss.
Oh, yes.
Good work, champion.
Without a wipe.
Can I have a red split? Oh,
I
thank
require
you.
Yep.
aid above.
You can, Guy. No denying it.
Rick got
It's,
a 493 trinket. Oof.
Yeah, it's not bad loot, is it?
Okay, rebuff, Guy.
Except mine are all 502, so if anyone wants it.
Let's have a look. Your spells and ability have a chance to call room. Oh.
Yeah, but it's only level 1, and so you can upgrade that loads.
Yeah, loads. Not for me. Mine are slightly better for tanking that I've already got.
Mine are all awakened anyway, so.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Hop on one of the many dragons.
The exposed life pools are in grave danger. A powerful primalist is attempting to burn all the nesting areas. You must clear them to get to her. I will keep watch from above while I confront the dragon who is leading this assault.
Quickly, take the eggs. Save as many as you can.
I am going to be very, very on my toes here for these hidden dragons that show up. Let's
Go left, I think.
go left. Yeah, because it's just landed.
Yeah.
Got it. That's a breath. Oh, that is a breath.
Oh no!
Yeah, that is very unforgiving. You can't even be in the general direction it's in. Move, John, move!
I can't just do my healing.
Yeah, at this point, I'd be running in, team.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
You will absolutely get here quicker.
And we need your help. Your help.
Yes. Wow. I've never encountered that knockback before.
Watch out for the breath, thanks. Oof.
Oh, not again!
Oh.
Knocking back.
From the job. It is is it just me? Has it always had that knockback? Hitting me against the wall here.
Look out for the breath. Oof.
Oh, down.
Nice. Butt kicking.
Right, hold on a second. Do people need repairs?
It's fantastic.
Rebuff.
That was a bit mad.
Yeah.
Do you want some more food?
No, we're right enough.
Right, remember this guy explodes.
Seems to be on fire.
Yeah, you are pretty good tonight, Max. There's no denying it.
Oh, right, I'm pulling him back.
AOE incoming.
Just seeing that patrol walk up. Oh.
Run away!
Well done. You have secured the first pool. Now see to the others.
Guys on fire then as well, actually. You need to pull your socks up, Rick. The other two are just on fire all the time.
I'm just going to wait
What can I
here.
say?
I'm going to wait here for this patrol to come back.
Okay.
So they're very close to the next pack of mobs. Right. Crowd control A. Wow.
Interrupt. AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
Alright. Jumping in again.
Rick's on fire.
Yeah, if you get that big circle on you as well, just be careful about who you stand next to. Particularly if they're a caster, because it will interrupt them.
AOE incoming. Crowd control. AOE incoming.
Run!
Keep clearing them out. Do not let the Primalists desecrate this hallowed space.
Right. Oh, I was going to raise you, but it's alright. Wait, you'll run back in.
Just as well. We've got a little break anyway from trash mobs here anyway that we can push forward without needing to worry too much about DPS.
This is where the next dragon comes down somewhere around here, isn't it?
Oh,
You're further on than I thought, sir.
no, you're absolutely right. Where is it?
It's off coming in from the right.
There.
Oh, there it is.
There's Rick, just in the nick of time.
I'm
And he's not on fire.
I'm waiting for it to come back. Oh, it's landed over there. Huh. Okay.
I think it comes back to us and attacks us somewhere around here, just about 20 yards in front of where you are now, Luke. That's where I've seen you fight before.
Yeah.
How it does that, I don't know. Because it seems to have settled down over there, isn't it, at the moment?
I wonder if that's been changed because it was never that predictable. I'm glad I marked it. Oh, it's setting off. It's setting off.
Here he comes. Look out, lads. Here he comes. Oh, run for the hills.
Right, I'm going to get him as he comes round.
He's coming right round. Look at him go. There he is. Got it. Watch out for that breath.
It's happening now!
Didn't get anybody. Bloody hell. How shit is that for a dragon?
No breath. Oof.
If you're moving a bit closer, it's easier to dodge it, Guy and Mags. Okay, you see it there. Move out of the way. Got him.
Take that. You bloody nana.
Good job.
Explosion incoming. Here we are.
What's close for you there, Rick?
Minions. Hurry onwards, champion.
Ooh.
And another pack of these mobs.
And there's another dragon as well, isn't there? There's another dragon?
I think that I remember there just being the two.
Oh, we're laughing then.
I'm not.
No, I think there's another one before the end.
Yeah, I don't want to take any chances though. Oh, is there an earth dragon? Because there's the thunder one, fire one. Oh, and a patrol.
Fire again.
Should have seen that coming.
A patrol dragon?
Yeah.
A bit of modesty occasionally, Mags, wouldn't do any harm, you know.
troll dragon I was completely unprepared for. Come on! There we go. Oi!
Did you see the woman who interviewed the Wimbledon champions yesterday afternoon?
No, what happened?
She described Alcaraz as hot. And then she had to retract it and said, I mean, you're on fire.
I'll bet she did.
It was a bit embarrassing.
Yeah.
He's not hot anyway.
He's
He's a bit of a...
He's alright.
Would
bit
be
of
if
an
you're in
ugly
this dungeon.
Oh.
There's a dragon. There's a dragon behind us. Oh, it's gone.
No, I think we're alright. I think that could be the last boss. Just checking.
Yeah,
it
just
is.
went zooming past.
Yeah, I just quickly clicked it then. It's last boss. So this boss, dodge the meatball. That's very important.
Oh yes, I remember.
Kill the ad.
Yeah, the ad is priority. The ad comes up, we need to kill it ASAP, and then obviously it'll bit like the big explosion ones that we've just dealt with. Don't be near it when it does that. Other than fire on the ground, I don't think there's anything else. But I have been wrong before. Oh, just a quick rebuff as well. If we could all do that as well, because there were a couple missing. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Hip. Add up. And it's that one right there.
Shockwave.
Dodge the meatball.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. Defensive. Interrupt 3. Shockwave. Run.
There's a meatball coming. Oh, aye. Look at all this fire.
Kill ads.
Another ad.
Bait now. Shockwave.
Oh, sorry.
Defensive.
I was just about to press me evocation button.
Interrupt.
Thank you.
Bait now. Interrupt.
And then I ran out.
Thankfully, I'm not Max! You know, I was just about to say, thankfully, I'm nowhere near that boulder. That's like rolling towards you. Oh, Max! Oh, thank goodness you blinked. Thought it were happening all over again. Guy!
Defensive.
There's another ad, and it's there.
Interrupt 2. Bait now. Interrupt 3.
Wow, look at all this fire. Bloody hell.
Oh, Rick's down. Sorry, read them out. Battle res.
Interrupt 5.
Oh, Mags. Ooh.
Not release either.
Or I think this is pretty conclusively a wipe.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Let's commit to it. Right.
He's run off.
Is there a way of dealing with this fire?
That's a good question.
Can we use those soakers we had before?
Yeah.
They seem to work quite well.
Just a bit, I think. Is the trajectory of the boulder fixed? That's my immediate question. That first comes to my mind. Can it be moved? So if you get a boulder targeted at you, a meatball targeted at you, and you move, Does that...
Does it position away?
Yeah, does it change where it rolls? Don't know.
Can you roll it towards an ad? Does that do it?
I don't think so. What I could do is I could tank the boss somewhere like in a... Oh, right, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, can we buff up, please?
I could tank the boss somewhere like here.
I've normally seen him tanked, not far from where he is there, just but moving towards us a little bit. That's what I've seen before.
Yeah, so we could tank her in the centre, maybe. Or maybe more where we're stood now. I guess what you could do is, if DPS and healers all stay in a group, and if all stay like here where I'm jumping, then when a meatball comes, you all move out the way and just move slightly to the left and go around in a sort of a semicircle.
That's where I put a blue marker where I've seen him tank before.
Okay.
Maybe a bit nearer us than that, but... And then everybody's grouped up on the far side and then just move around as they need to. Anyway,
right, okay.
Whatever.
Let's do that. Oh! What happened there? She just bloody went for us. Ad is up.
Shockwave.
Oh, guy, move!
I didn't move.
I can't back a raise yet. I'd wipe it, mate.
Yeah, right. Let's reset then. In fact, can I reset this? I might be able to reset it.
Interrupt.
Oof.
Crispy.
Interrupt.
Oh no, she comes all the way down here.
Interrupt.
Right, wow.
Interrupt. Fate now.
So
Just
another way
jump
to-
off.
Yeah, there's another way to reset it.
Interrupt.
Die.
Yeah,
That'll
no.
reset it.
Yeah. That did it a treat.
Better repair, I think.
Yeah.
And there might even still be some food up.
If we've got some money left.
Right.
Food's still up.
Cheers.
Oh, the wrong way.
Alright, so I think here's what I'd like to recommend. Because the good news is that everyone apart from me is ranged. So it doesn't necessarily matter where we are stood in terms of where the ad spawns. Just that obviously you interrupt the abilities of the ad and then take it down as soon as possible. So I would like to suggest that we have a fixed number of positions. Sort of a semicircle.
How does that work if they get covered in fire?
Well, this is what I'm about to suggest to prevent that.
Oh.
Okay.
So, my idea is that we've got a bit of a semicircle here. I will tank the boss where she is. And then if everyone starts, for example, grouped up where blue is, and then wherever the ad spawns, everyone's ranged anyway, so as long as you kind of keep in range of it, so you may want to like move slightly forward than Stevenson is now, just to be in range of shooting the ad and doing your interrupts and stuff. A meatball comes on someone, move to the next position, everyone moves to then moon. and then keeps going, sorting the ad out. Another meatball comes, move together to here, and then, you know, backwards and forwards.
You mean everybody move?
Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, so in the words of Brian Ferry, let's stick together.
Oh, hey!
Come on, come on.
That's it.
So let's see if that tactic works. Here we go. Ad is up. Boulder incoming.
Interrupt 1.
I've moved to the next one. There's only me here.
Oh, I'm killing the ad.
Go the other way.
Interrupt 4. Shockwave.
It's working good for me.
Elapsed.
Right, we've got 2 ads up. That's a problem.
Oh, I'm dead.
Right, let's wipe. I think in principle,
Interrupt 2.
Yeah,
Good idea,
it's a good
Max.
idea.
Interrupt 3. Watch your feet. Bait now. Interrupt 4. Shockwave.
Run, Mags!
Interrupt 5.
He's after you. Run, Mags! He doesn't give up that one, does he? Or she?
So I'm not really sure what we were meant to be doing there. Were we?
I think the problem is we're not killing the ads fast enough.
Yeah, it needs to be all focus on the ads.
Yeah, it's quite hard because there's a lot of movement in this fight.
Yeah, you have to keep running away.
But also, you're not ranged, are you, Rick? Or are you?
Well, I'm ranged, but yeah, I am ranged, but it's
just a movement thing.
It's the movement, yeah.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Well, I don't know how people are for time. It's just gone to 10, so I think give this one more go, and then unless...
Sure.
Okay.
What do you think? Unless you want to give it... People want to try till half past, or...
No, I want more do me.
One more go.
We've killed a mythic boss, and we've still got a few weeks to do a mythic instance.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go then. Ad coming, move out of the way. Right, all focus on the ad. Man, move out the boulder now.
Interrupt 1.
Nice.
Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. Interrupt 4. Shockwave.
Nice. Excellent work. Then whilst the ad is down, put a bit of focus on the boss. But there's an ad up now. We'll get cracking on that.
Shockwave.
Boulder incoming, Rick.
Interrupt 1.
Nice one.
Interrupt defensive. Interrupt 3. Interrupt 4. Shockwave.
Ooh.
Doesn't really further.
Then have another go, Mags. That's what I say.
I'm surrounded by fire there.
Whoa.
Interrupt 1.
Yeah, it's a tough one, is this boss?
Interrupt 2.
Can't go anywhere.
Interrupt 3.
You're an adult, I can't see.
Yeah.
Interrupt
There's an ad up just in the corner. Boulder incoming.
You're on your own.
Becomes us.
Bait now.
Right, I'm gonna look that one up. There must be a better tactic than what we're doing. I'll
Yeah.
look it up.
It's definitely better that time.
Yeah, I'll look at it as well.
But,
So for next week, we'll know.
yeah.
But until next week.
Fair enough.
But I thought I missed 2 weeks. So I really enjoyed that. I have to say thank you very much for that. It's always nice to bit a bit of consumer information in with a bit of World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Consumer awareness. You can't beat that on a Monday night.
See you next week for Checker Trade. Part 2.
Yes. For next week, we all do a different bit of consumer law to advise our friends about. Excellent.
Okay.
Right, I'll Hearthstone back to a Madrasil. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah. So, Mags, I'll keep in touch during this week with information as the week goes on.
Right, you are. Thank you very much.
If I suddenly go quiet round about Thursday afternoon, it's not going so well. I'll keep you in touch with you, Mags.
Right,
all right. Take care.
See you
Bye,
later.
everybody.
Night,
Good night.
everyone.